What is up, Cowboys Nation? Welcome back to the channel. You know I've got you covered with all the latest Dallas Cowboys news, rumors, and updates. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button, like this video, and turn on notifications so you never miss any of the action. Trust me, you're going to want to stay in the loop on this one because we're talking about some huge news today, rumors that could potentially reshape the future of the Dallas Cowboys for years to come. Now, everyone knows that there's always a ton of speculation swirling around big-name teams like the Dallas Cowboys, and right now, there are two major rumors floating around that we have to dive into today. First up, Mike McCarthy. Is he staying on as head coach of the Cowboys? And second, a surprise name on the coaching staff, Mike Zimmer. Yes, you heard me right. Could Mike Zimmer be coming back to Dallas in 2025 as the Cowboys' next defensive coordinator? You might be thinking, is this really happening? Is there truth behind these rumors? Well, that's exactly what we're going to break down in today's video. So, buckle up, grab some snacks, and let's dive into everything you need to know about these major coaching rumors swirling around the Dallas Cowboys. Trust me, if these rumors turn out to be true, it could have massive implications for the future of this team. Let's get into it. All right, let's get right into it, starting with Mike McCarthy. The big question on every Cowboys fan's mind right now, will he remain the head coach of the Dallas Cowboys going forward? McCarthy has had a roller coaster tenure in Dallas so far. When he first took over as head coach in 2020, there was a lot of optimism. He was the former Super Bowl winning coach with the Green Bay Packers, a guy with a wealth of experience and a proven track record. But despite some flashes of brilliance, the Cowboys have had their ups and downs under McCarthy's leadership, from the highs of a 2021 playoff appearance to the lows of crushing playoff defeats and some questionable in-game decisions. There's been a lot of scrutiny on McCarthy's tenure as head coach. And let's not forget that Jerry Jones, the man who pulls the strings in Dallas, is notorious for making bold decisions. If things aren't going the way he wants, he's not afraid to make changes. But this is where things get interesting. We've been hearing some rumors that McCarthy's job could be safe for at least the 2024 season, and here's why. First of all, let's take a look at McCarthy's overall record with the Cowboys. He's had winning seasons, but the team has struggled to make deep playoff runs. However, despite the disappointments, Jerry Jones has always had McCarthy's back, at least publicly. It's clear that Jones believes McCarthy has the experience and leadership necessary to win, but he's also looking for results. Now, the key thing to remember is context. When McCarthy came in, the Cowboys were in a bit of a transition. The team was recovering from the Jason Garrett era, and McCarthy inherited a roster with talent, but also a few holes. Since McCarthy took over, the Cowboys have gone from a team with a lot of promise to a Super Bowl contender. But the ultimate goal is to win it all, and the Cowboys haven't gotten past the divisional round since McCarthy's arrival. But here's the twist. McCarthy's coaching philosophy has started to pay off. The offense is more balanced than it's been in years, and while Dak Prescott has had some inconsistent moments, the overall play calling has been better. On top of that, McCarthy's ability to develop young talent such as CeeDee Lamb and Tony Pollard cannot be overlooked. With the team continuing to build around him, Jerry Jones could see stability as a key factor moving forward. Still, the pressure is mounting. If the Cowboys fail to make a deep run into the playoffs again in 2024, will Jones make a change? Or will McCarthy get another year to prove he can get this team over the hump? The biggest question is whether Jerry Jones will give McCarthy the time to continue building or if he'll pull the trigger on a change. Now, let's dive into the second major rumor. This one might just blow your mind. Could Mike Zimmer be making his return to Dallas as the defensive coordinator in 2025? Let me tell you, folks, this is a rumor that has Cowboys fans buzzing across the internet. And it's something that could totally shift the trajectory of the defense going forward. So, for those of you who might not remember, Mike Zimmer was the Cowboys' defensive coordinator back in 2000, and he built a legacy in Dallas as one of the most respected defensive minds in football. After his time in Dallas, Zimmer went on to become the head coach of the Minnesota Vikings, where he spent 8 seasons as the leader of the Vikings. Zimmer was known for his ability to build strong defenses and for his aggressive, no-nonsense approach to coaching. Under his leadership, the Vikings' defense was consistently one of the best in the NFL, and Zimmer became highly regarded as a defensive genius. So, why would Mike Zimmer come back to Dallas in 2025? First of all, let's talk about Zimmer's current situation. He's currently out of a job in the NFL after being fired by the Vikings in 2021. But that hasn't stopped him from staying active within the football community. Zimmer has been doing some consulting work for various teams and has stayed involved with the game. But there's been some chatter recently that Zimmer is looking for an opportunity to get back into coaching, and the Dallas Cowboys could be the perfect landing spot for him. Zimmer's defensive style would be a perfect fit for the Cowboys, who have been known for their strong defensive performances under Dan Quinn, the current defensive coordinator. However, if the Cowboys feel like they need to take their defense to the next level, Zimmer could be the guy to do it. Zimmer's ability to create pressure, confuse quarterbacks, and build strong defensive units has been proven time and time again, and it's something the Cowboys could desperately use to take their defense to the elite level. The Cowboys' defense has shown flashes of brilliance over the past few seasons, but they've often come up short in big moments. With Zimmer's aggressive style, the Cowboys could get even more pressure on the quarterback, force more turnovers, and become a more complete unit. His familiarity with the Cowboys' defensive personnel would also give him a leg up in terms of how he could improve the defense right out of the gate. Imagine a defense led by Micah Parsons, DeMarcus Lawrence, and Chase Young, if that trade rumor pans out, combined with Zimmer's coaching expertise. That's a unit that could be dominant and capable of making deep playoff runs. Another factor to consider is the relationship between Zimmer and Cowboys owner Jerry Jones. Jones has always had a high level of respect for Zimmer, and there's a chance that Zimmer could be seen as a trusted figure to come in and elevate the defense. Jerry Jones has never been afraid to make bold moves, and hiring Zimmer could be his way of ensuring that the Cowboys' defense is as elite as it can be. But let's take a step back and think about the timing. Zimmer is rumored to be eyeing a return to coaching in 2025, and the Cowboys could be looking for a new direction on defense at that time. If Dan Quinn decides to leave or take a head coaching job elsewhere, Zimmer could step in and bring that winning edge back to the defense. At the same time, McCarthy's status as head coach could play a role in the timing. If McCarthy stays on board and Zimmer joins as the DC, it could be a perfect pairing that brings the Cowboys back to Super Bowl contention. So, what would this mean for the Cowboys' future? It would be huge. With McCarthy at the helm and Zimmer running the defense, the Cowboys would have a head coach who is experienced and knows how to win, paired with a defensive mastermind who can take an already solid defense and make it unbeatable. The Cowboys have the pieces on offense, But with Zimmer's defense and McCarthy's leadership, this team could be unstoppable in the coming seasons. Now, I want to hear from you. What do you think of these rumors? Do you believe McCarthy will stay as head coach? And would Mike Zimmer be the perfect fit as defensive coordinator for the Cowboys in 2025? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and let's get this conversation going. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for all the latest Cowboys updates. I'll be back with more news as these rumors develop, so you don't want to miss it. Until next time, Cowboys Nation, let's stay fired up and let's get ready for a Super Bowl run.